大家好，我是康 Yun. Hello everyone, I'm Kang Yun, and welcome back to Demon Souls. In the last episode, we were doing some co-op in Upper Latria 1-1. We found that it was actually pretty active. I was getting really consistent summons, maybe the most consistent and frequent summons that I've had so far in my time playing this game, I would say. Um, what else did we do? Oh, we took out the old hero and got the sword, and we got Shrine of Storms to Pure Black. I am not gonna go do the Pure Black tendency stuff there yet. First, I think we're going to go to Latria. I want to go to Latria and begin. How are we doing? Yeah, we'll need to buy more spice anyways, so we can do this there. We're okay on grass, I think. We want to go to Latria. We need to beat the old monk, so might as well get started on this. And there is a ceramic coin in pure white 3-1, so we'll be getting that. If I don't forget, I'm pretty sure I won't forget. I hope you're all doing well today. Today is Sunday, so if you like watching American football, Sunday is the day. At least my team never plays on any other day, really. My favorite team is the Lions, and the Lions are not. They're not really that good. We didn't win today, but I didn't expect to. Our quarterback's hurt, and we just fired our coach a couple weeks ago, which I think was a good decision. But yeah, we lost today to the Titans by quite a bit. We were pretty thoroughly beaten. The Lions always seem to make a decent initial effort, and then they just gradually fall apart. Woo! Just was able to kill him. We traded hits though, but he didn't quite break my second chance. But yeah, I've been a Lions fan for since I was a little kid. Basically since I knew what football was. Thanks to Barry Sanders. Growing up in Wisconsin, that maybe seems strange, but that's just how it happened. My uncle, I remember there was a football game on, and my uncle pointed out to me that Barry Sanders was the player on the field to watch, and he captivated my attention, and I liked that their name was an animal and that they wore blue, because blue was always one of my favorite colors. So, you know, as an impressionable young kid, they became my favorite football team, but little did I know that was going to be some of their best years in the 90s. I guess that shows my age. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty used to it by now. The Lions losing. I always do have high hopes, but at the same time, I'm reserved. I reserve my expectations because now what did I miss a key? Wasn't there a key? Here's a key there. This one opens these cells, but I don't really need to bother with those cells right now. Did I not pick up that key? What? I must have missed the... I somehow ran past it. It's funny they gave that subtitles in this version. Yeah, if you, I don't know, if you follow any sort of... If you follow football at all, you probably know what I'm talking about. But if not, just know that if you're going to get into football and you decide to jump on the bandwagon of the Detroit Lions, you're in for an emotional ride. Today's game was less so, but they tend to be the kind of team that always, at least within the last several years, the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years that I've been watching, they can make the games close, but they never manage to pull out on top at the end. And when they do, it's really great. But in a way, they're one of the best teams to root for because they've never made it to a Super Bowl. They're one of the most... They've only had one playoff win since the 50s. And they'll never disappoint you, really, because they've been so bad. They're one of the only two teams that has lost every game in a season. Being the first team to do it, I might add. Which happened to be the year that I decided to pay attention to football again, because when Barry Sanders retired when I was you know, a young kid, I kind of fell off from watching them because, well, he was my favorite player. And I kind of went through a phase where I was very anti football, or just, I don't know, kind of, you know, a rebellious phase when I was a teenager, and didn't really pay too much attention to it. But I spent a year abroad as an exchange student in Germany when I was in high school, and when I came back, I had, you know, that did a lot to change my life. I think it's one of the biggest events in my life. And I found myself wanting to reconnect with things that were American again. And somehow I started paying attention to football, and it just happened to be the year right out of high school. Man, that attack, that kills you if you're hit with a if you're hit in the middle of a roll. That will definitely do more damage. We're almost to the merchant, and you're almost dead, and now you are. Here's the keys we need. Yeah, and just out of high school, I watched them lose every single game in a season, which was the first time I started watching them in years, like 10 years, and I was like, oh wow, what did I come back to? Like, maybe they're good. You know, I hadn't paid any attention, and, well, no, they weren't very good at all. They were terrible. And then we got Matthew Stafford, and I'll say he's definitely been our best player on the team for a long time. We had Kelvin Johnson, but just like Barry Sanders, with Kelvin Johnson, we more or less wasted like one of the best talents at those positions. Kelvin Johnson never even got to win a playoff game like Barry Sanders did. It's kind of sad what happened with Kelvin Johnson and the Lions, how that ended up going so poorly. They really, I think, screwed up. He didn't even attend the Lions All-Star for the 100th anniversary of the NFL. They had every team had their All-Star team, and he was on it, but he didn't even show up for that. So we'll buy some more spice.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
Yes, I would. Take all that.
Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
And we're going to send this back and buy more.
Oh, it's you.
How many can we send back? Okay.
Thank you.
I just want to make, I just don't want to buy too much. Okay, we'll buy 30 more.
Thank you. Now I can
Send it back.
Oh, it's you.
And now we'll buy some to carry on us. And we're going to do the same with the fresh spice.
Stay here for a little while longer. Oh, it's you.
How many?
Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer. Oh, it's you.
And we'll buy some more.
Thank you. Now I can stay here.
I think that's all we'll need. I haven't used any of that bright water stuff. I suppose it's something I could get, but not too concerned. Okay, we have 3 units free, but under 3 units actually. So now, we do want a sage free frag. Free sage frag. Free sage frag. So we want to do that. Oh yeah, that's where he is. We'll get the ceramic coin down here. Don't forget these keys. Don't forget these keys. And let's not die to the man, or to the Legion. get this crystal lizard. Yeah, the axe is just way too slow for those lizards. If they're in a spot where they can escape. And this should be the ceramic coin. Yes, there it is. Yeah, that didn't spawn, as you've probably seen in that episode when I first tried to get that coin. And now we'll go out here. Trigger this. Should we try some rolling? Well, we want to unlock that door because for the pure black tendency ceramic coin, we do have to go through the quickest way there is through the warden's chambers or whatever it's called. So we'll go back and we'll do that. It's scary when you run out of stamina or when you hit them and it doesn't connect because you knocked them back. Yeah, we want to open this gate because the ceramic coin is right over here in pure black. As I said, I've been watching Peeves' playthrough of his first playthrough, and he comes here early on to get the black leather set because he wants some lightweight gear, and he's super underpowered. Like, he went to 4-1 to get the Uchi Katana, and he has a +1 Uchi Katana, and he's like, well, while we're here, we might as well go kill the boss. And then he dies like 3 or 4 times to the Black Phantom with the baby snail. She can be pretty tough if you're not prepared. And we want to go get Sage Frake. Wow, I did that again. Or get the key to free him, and also we need to kill this spellcaster dude up here so we can beat the boss. What do you want? I do not mean you any harm. I am just a humble servant. I forget the exact lines he says in the original.
What do you want? I am but a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't.
I think those are the exact lines. Huh. So we'll go back and get Frake. And then we'll get the boss. Or we'll go for the boss, rather. And yeah, I know I can drop down for some Widow's Lotus and fight the Phantom, but I don't want to. I do not want to fight her just yet. I want to get Frake first. Get Frake first. Yeah, I don't know how, like, I played this game, or these games for so long with circle as the action, or as the run button. It's so much easier, and Epic Namebro would always talk about this because he played the games originally in Japan, so he played the Japanese version. He had a Japanese PS3. And now that I've been playing the Chinese versions of these games, which typically is the Asian version, like, these versions you can play, I think I've shown you can play it in multiple different languages. On the PS4, it would just default to... It would default to... I could have gone that other way, it just occurs to me, but whatever. It defaults to whatever your system language is. And one thing that bothered me is I did buy the Chinese version, or the Asian version of... This isn't the way, is it? To Frake? No, I think I passed it. I bought the Chinese language version of Dark Souls 2, and when I installed it, it was in English, and I'm like, well, I already have the English version. I wouldn't have bought it. And I couldn't figure out how to get it in Chinese, so I was kind of upset about that. So here's Frake. We've talked to him in the last new game cycle.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
And you get Jerry Stiletto for that. Which is, I guess it's a decent weapon for magic builds. I've never really used one. Or used it, I should say. It lands an attack. For every attack you land, it saps. I don't know if it saps FP from the opponent, but it gives you FP. Or MP, as it's called. There was a weapon similar to that in Dark Souls 3, but it was not very good that I remember. Well, the effect wasn't great. I think people found exploits for it, though, or ways to get better MP restoration. Now I want the I want this and this. Ooh, not good. You don't want her to get range on you. Woo! Oh, whoops. Okay. That was close. And we have plenty of spice now, thanks to the Royal Mistress. The once Royal Mistress. Don't really need the Thief's Ring for this. Guess maybe Ring of Magical Dullness. And we can take out the fake ones in this time because we already got that trophy. Let's go. I like doing that for the getting rid of the chairs, because that stuff obstructs your view. Ooh, this might not be the best weapon for her. You have to hit them 3 times and then they'll disappear. And we can okay. So it should just be the real one now. Yeah, we can't. Or no, maybe you just have to hit them once and then she slowly disappears. I'm mistaken. There's the real one. I knew that was gonna happen. Need to get out of here. She's over here. I see her. No. Got her. That magical resistance ring did seem to help. Ring of magical dome. Let's see how many souls we get for this. It's pure white. 54,121. Pure white with the ring of avarice. Decent amount. Widow's Lotus. This is some Old Spice ×2. More Widow's Lotus. These guys. Oh, he dropped some Moonlight Stone Shard. Noble Lotus. And you want to go around this way. If you want the baby snail, you gotta go around. If you walk right up to the altar, you'll just trigger the cutscene. Alright, we're gonna go back to the Nexus. And learn, I think, what is it, Fireball from Frake with the Dragon God Soul. Deposit some stuff to Thomas if we can.
I was worried sick.
I think we can. Yeah, we have some stones. Baby's Nail, Jerry's Stiletto. I think we got another Clever Rat's Ring, yeah. And I'll deposit a couple of these. We have 68 stones of ephemeral eyes. That's not a bad amount.
We are indebted to you.
And yeah, Frake will be over here.
I have a proposal for you. Could you bring your demon souls to me? As I determine more about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic. A demon's soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand.
Yep, can learn Fireball with that. Now we just need the Yellow Demon Soul and the Pure Blood, so only 5 bosses more.
Bring me more
Before the
demon souls when you can. I patiently await you, my fine magician friend.
Just 5 more bosses for the Platinum Trophy. And we don't want to... What were we going to turn? I think we were going to turn Boletaria. How were we going to do that? We were going to kill the Tower Knight. Kill the Tower Knight, then go through all of 1-3 to unlock the gate, then turn it pure black, then kill Maralda, the Red Dragon, and the Primeval Demon, and that should turn it to pure white. And if not, killing the Penetrator will then get it to pure white, and we can get the ceramic coins there. So yeah, so we don't really want to die anywhere. in body form, so we'll just kill ourselves in the Nexus and start making our way through Latria in the tower. Now, little do people know, but the Nexus does actually have tendency as well. And it showed it in the original, but for whatever reason in the remake, I don't know that there's any way to see the world tendency in the Nexus. And it doesn't really affect anything other than, I mean, it will affect your HP and soul form if it's pure black and you have less than white or pure white character tendency. And it will affect the strength of aggroed NPCs. I believe it does anyways. It seems to in my past playthroughs.
What? You again? The pious lot and the magicians in the Nexus despise one another. Did you notice? They never sit in sight of each other. The fools. What good comes of childish rivalries? We are all prisoners here.
That's new dialogue. I've never heard him say that before. I mean, he might have said that, but I don't think I've ever gotten that dialogue from him in the original. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain I've never had that dialogue. And we haven't... Oh, we did free Urbane and Frake. Okay. That's right, we did get Urbane. Yeah, because we beat the hero, that's right. Yeah, so... I don't have a ton of time. I mean, I have a decent amount, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get through all of Latria. We might have to cut it in the middle again. But, nevertheless, let's be on our way. Oh, I want to repair gear, actually, because those Maneater centipedes can corrode your stuff if they spit on you. And I think my axe has... Yeah, the durabilities have got a little done on it, so let's repair our gear quick.
I can forge weapons. You come back alive.
Yep. And we established that you can be invaded in soul form to fight a player as when you're fighting the monk. So that's cool. I'm not gonna take too much time going through here. Come on. I say as I slow down to kill the gargoyle. I just like killing the enemies. And we can two-shot them. So we'll go down, because we do want to go down there to get the gold mask once we drop the heart. So we'll go down here to take out the enemies that are down there already, otherwise there'll be a bunch of them once we drop the heart. And there should be a crossbow gargoyle. Not too bad. Get some more moonlight stone over here. A couple of shards, and I think this is a chunk. Yep. And we'll head back up. But we'll get this item first. Did I think they might have put this rubble here. I don't remember it being there. I feel like it was easy to just roll and fall off, but I might be wrong. Man, I say it all the time, but I love the atmosphere in this level. That heart. When the heart's not there, it's just like so much quieter. I borrowed my PS3 to a friend of mine so she could finish playing Demon's Souls, because she started playing it last year, and I had to move back to my parents when the pandemic broke out. Well, I was originally going to move to China, like I said, and I was going to stay with my parents for just like a few weeks, but that turned into indefinitely, basically, until it's safe to travel again. Travel internationally. But yeah, I lent her my PS5 so she could finish her playthrough of this game, because she was really enjoying it and she made it pretty far. I remember her having a real hard time with the Maneaters, and I gave her the tip that, well, her weapon was pretty underpowered, and I told her to go to the Shrine of Storms because she was making a dex build. I gave her the tip to go to the Shrine of Storms and get some... Oh, he dropped his Spiral Rapier. That's cool. Go to the Shrine of Storms and get some Blade Stone, and well, that turned into a long... I explained World Tendency to her and how to farm for pure Blade Stone. And I remember her farming for a chunk in the first level for like hours, just killing that black katana skeleton. Oh, this is just some spice, but we want it. So we're gonna get it. And basically telling her to upgrade her weapon along the Blade Stone path. Which helped her immensely, because then she went back to the Maneaters with like a +3 or +4 Khalij. Well, she picked up the Khalij, and the thing about Blade Stone is you can upgrade weapons from +0 right down that path, whereas like, say, a Faith build who's making blessed weapons like mine, I have to upgrade my weapons to +6 before I can take them down the blessed path. So she just picked up people call it the Khalij, but looking at it, I don't know how to speak Japanese. But if I'm reading that as if it were Chinese, it would be pronounced Kiliji. Kaliji, maybe? I don't know. But ki doesn't exist as a sound in Chinese. There's no syllable that's ki, like the ki. It's, as far as I can think of anyways. I don't want to die here because of this stupid gargoyle. Come on. Not that the gargoyle would kill me, but that it would, my attacking him would throw me off the ledge. How are we doing on time? Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, we have pure white, so we can go get the key. But yeah, she upgraded the Kaliji to sharp or whatever it's called. I forget. +3 or 4, and when she came back, and I also think she got some magic so she could use enchant weapon and did a lot more damage to them. And she got them on like, oh, I don't know, not too many tries after getting a stronger weapon. Because the problem was is she couldn't do enough damage to the first one before the second one would spawn. Because like I was saying when I beat that fight last, the second one is on a timer, and if you don't do enough damage to the first one, the second one will spawn, and suddenly you have to fight two of them with one. And if the first one hasn't even been damaged much, it's a lot more difficult. And I'll demonstrate here that you can kill Yurt without affecting the tendency.
Are you here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place. I am on your side. I have come to face the demons.
I saw a Reddit post today of somebody who was really upset that Yurt killed Urbane, and he's like, this is ridiculous, this game is dumb because it's so punishing. It's like, I didn't think he would kill an important NPC. I like to leave all the NPC alive to see if there's any quest lines. And somebody was basically like, the obvious murderer killed somebody. How can that be? Like, oop, I want to knock him off. Oh, that'll do it. Now I don't know if he aggroes. No, he definitely does aggro. And he won't be killing any NPCs. Now let's see how quick I can make it through this swamp. Because I am a little bit short on time now. Where's the stairs? Here. Here's somebody. There they are. And there's a stone of ephemeral eyes over here, right? I want that. Yeah, there is. So yeah, guys, don't leave Yurt alive. He obviously is not not a good guy. And keeping him alive will not result in anything that's gonna benefit you. Oh, is that where a gargoyle fell? Interesting. Yeah, there was a soul that the gargoyle strapped there. Okay, let's put on the thief's ring here because I don't want to scare this lizard. I do still want to get some pure moonlight stone. I haven't gotten any of that yet. It's one of the only pure stones I haven't gotten. I think it is the only pure stone I haven't gotten. Come here. Ooh, I almost didn't think I'd have enough stamina and he'd get an attack off. Because if he starts an attack, you can't interrupt him. Let's cast God's Wrath here. And can we shoot over this thing? Yeah, we can. Alright. Wasn't sure I'd hit him through that. And let's not let this lizard get away. And he just dropped a chunk. Yeah, I really need to kill these guys in pure black. Okay, we're almost there. I think we can make it before I have to cut the video. Ow. These gargoyles don't troll me. I'm getting close, guys. Oh, that guy killed me. That wasn't good. Oh no, go, go, go! Just made it. Is it this way? I have the wrong shield out. Alright, we're just gonna go. Screw that gargoyle. Not enough stamina. Okay. Alright. And that pretty much takes care of it. All I need to do now is go down and get that gold mask. But we're gonna end the episode here, guys, and in the next episode we'll start off by going down and getting the mask and then taking on the Maneaters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one. Umbasa.